I'm live. I am. I'm gonna just get out here and wait for sis to get on by. Actually, if I can speed up, no, we gonna let her on by. Hey y'all, ain't nobody here, but hey, on my way to tuck Granny in that bed, and she might be getting out very soon from the rehabilitation center, so we thank God for that. Hold on, let me turn this down first because I got my Bluetooth connected, and then let me come over here and see what y'all talking about, because I see some folks saying hey. Let's see who's here. Thomas, hey. Aaron, what's going on? Yes, I'm in my mother's car on this today because, is that Adam? Hey, Adam. Because my mama's out of town and she told me I could drive her car. It's as simple as that. So I'm driving her car. I ain't been nowhere but to the rehab to tuck in my granny. I'm glad I caught alive. It's been a minute. Important one. What's going on? How are you? It has been a while. But yeah, I'm just driving over yonder. We're gonna tuck Granny in, and then I'm coming on back home. Probably. Unless I get inspired to do something else. We never know. We just never know. I don't like the way my mother's car leans, honey. It leans. Anywho, is that my JQ? Hello. How are you? How's it going? Let's see. You remember me? LOL, I've been working so much. Of course I remember you. Yeah. Child. We used to have some good times back in the day. But you have AC now. Yeah, that's good news. It's really not that hot though right now, so I would have been fine driving my car. I wouldn't have been able to do this live though, because all the the window down sounds, but it ain't too bad. What is the temperature? Let me give y'all a temperature. Hey Alan, what's going on? Kieran, what's going on? Let me check this weather and give y'all a good report. It is a sunny 72. Nope, it refreshed. It is a partly cloudy 85 degrees. So, not too bad for the South, honey. Glad to see your page is still growing. I wouldn't say growing. We still here, but honey, it hasn't been growing for quite a while. You see my tweet? He heard your podcast and he's been killed figuratively at least. I didn't see. Send me, DM me the tweet, honey. DM me the tweet. It's 103 degrees. Thoughts and prayers. Hated for you. Hey, CC Orleans, what's going on? Kansas City, Missouri was hot as heck today. I can't imagine being hot. I can't imagine. Now, when I am hot, I can't imagine not being hot. But now that I'm a cool, comfortable, whatever degrees it is in this car, I can't imagine. And I hate it for y'all. Oh, Lord, let's see. It's 64 degrees here. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. I love the 60s. It's been really nice in Columbus, Ohio. 80 degrees. Yeah, 80 to 60, I love. Anything between 80 and 60, I really do love. Now, I really can go on down to the 40s. I really can. And I've been known to be outside, and getting the mail in my shorts in like the 30s and late 20s, honey. You just never know. You never know with me. 64 degrees sounds heavenly. It really does. It really does. It sounds a little too cool to go to the beach, but a nice, sitting outside with a little iced tea or something, it sounds good. Sounds good. My ish is 50 to 70. Really I could do 50 to 70. I could. But I do like, I like warmer temperatures in the South. Now if I'm in the North, I could take some cooler weather. Because I feel like that's what you up there for. Folks don't just be in the North just to be in the North, do they? They go up there for the cool weather. Anywho, Let's see. My hot temp cutoff range is 45 to 70. Child, yeah, I don't mind 100-degree weather if I'm doing an activity like swimming. I love to swim when it's super hot. I really do. But that's because I'm in water. I'm in the water, you know, I don't have to suffer through the just standing on hot concrete or whatever. I be in the water, and you know, when you get at the pool, you cold. So I really do love swimming when it's really hot. But other than that, honey, I can't really. I don't love the heat. I don't love the heat. I was just letting you know that he heard it, and he asked me, ooh, hold on, child, you know, texting and driving is terrible. I'm not texting, but I'm reading. And you really shouldn't do that either. You really shouldn't. Let's see. Ask me, so are you ghosting me or killing me? Well, I hope both. I really do. I hadn't responded until this morning. I said, which do you prefer? Yes, God. Yes, God. First of all, I didn't know he listened to the podcast, and I really would have spoken directly to him if I had known. So I may have some choice words for him this week, this coming podcast, if I remember. Because we know my mind ain't strong. It ain't strong. Let me get on by her. Yeah. You ain't tell me he listened. That would have been something to put in the letter, Lord. Let's see. 60 to 80. Yeah, we love 60 to 80. That's good weather. Hi, fam. Where's mom? Mom is in Atlanta. She went to Atlanta today. She went by Bloomingdale's and got a good picture of Karen Huger from the Real Housewives of Potomac. And I am jelly. I'm so jelly because I could have gone on the trip, but I decided to opt out of it. It's a church trip, and she decided not to take her car. She decided to take the bus with the rest of the Saints, honey. I love the Saints, honey. I love them. They my aunties. It was, you know, a women's trip with the church, and it sounded nice in theory, but I really wanted my mother to take her car so that I could take her car. I was gonna try to, you know, treat Miss Honey and Beautiful Soul to lunch, and I was like, if I can't if I can't be on my own schedule, I got to be on the schedule of the church ladies. I don't want to go. But then I heard on Fords Rox's, it might have been her Potomac review, or it might have been her Top of the Blogs, that Karen was going to be at Bloomingdale's this weekend, and she said she was going to try to go, and I was like, oh. I called my mom. I was like, Mama, Karen Huger going to be at Bloomingdale's this weekend. You know, I don't know if it's Friday or Saturday or what. And she texted me this picture this afternoon of her, of Karen sitting there with her Ladom fragrance. I was like, doggone it. I missed it. Because I sure would have walked up to Karen and be like, okay, so I do reviews. I review your show. I don't really talk about you. I talk about the lesbians the most. And if you could just say hey to the girls, I really would have asked her to say hey to y'all. But anyway, honey, another time. Let's see. Washington State weather is cold, rainy, and hot in the summer. I love cold and rainy. I love rainy. It don't have to be cold. It could be hot and rainy. I just love rain. I really do. Especially that kind of rain that doesn't give me a headache, because sometimes, honey, the barometric pressure, girl, gets all up in my head. But if I don't have a headache and it's raining, I love it. Hey, Conscious TV. My Lord, we got a celebrity in the room. How are you? A church trip? Nah, I'm good. I mean, I've gone on plenty of church trips in my 25 years of existence. I don't hate them. I just really would rather be on my own schedule than, you know, all the church ladies getting on the bus. We going to, you know, to eat here. We going to this location. Like, it really doesn't have anything to do with church. It has to do with, child, I just want, when I feel the need to go here, I want to go here. I don't really want it to be on other people's time. That's that was my objection to going. But now I'm jealous because I could have, you know, I could have met Karen Huger. Let's see. Uber to T.S. Madison's house and do a show. T.S. Madison has no idea who I am. actually, she may have seen a video or two, because as we all know, Kaya has seen. You gonna cut me off like that? Really? Kaya has seen a couple of my videos. So Tia's probably, has seen a video or two, but it didn't make enough of an impression for her to be like, come on the show. So until Miss Madison calls me herself and says, we would love to have you, I'm not gonna make my presence known in her life. It's too much, because I know a lot of people are like, I do this, I do that, have me on the show. And it's just like, if she knows who I am and she calls and says, I want you on the show next week, I'm hopping a plane and I'm flying to Atlanta. Like, that's just what it is. But until she calls, or until she DMs, or until she tweets, it's just not gonna be the case. It's just not gonna be the case. Let's see. I know that's right. I ain't trying to hang out with the church ladies on weekend. I mean, as an adult, I have found out that they're not as church lady-y as one would imagine. Because, honey, my aunties are all church ladies. They all sing in the church. They all sing in the church. They have spoken, honey. They give sermons and all of that. Honey, when we go out to eat, we sit at their table, honey, and we having vittles. Child, the tea, honey, the tea that's spilled. Girl, go on, make this turn so I can get on by. I'm trying to get yonder. Yeah, the way they spill their tea, honey, is, I really would have, well, it depends, because I think the first lady might have been there, and you really don't want to spill tea with the first lady. But if I could get some of them aunties and some of them church ladies off in that corner and hear what they had to say, because I'm nosy. I do love a little piece of gossip. Did your mom try the perfume? What did she think? I don't know. I told her yesterday, or I asked her yesterday if she could sniff it for me and bring us back a report. I don't know if she did or not. I haven't talked to her, aside from her sending me the picture and me saying, girl, are you serious? As if I didn't send her on that mission. I was shocked, like, I didn't tell her that Karen was gonna be at Bloomingdale's. I was like, what? You saw Karen? I don't know if she met her or not. My mama isn't really, I mean, it depends on who it is, but she's not really the type of person, very much like myself, to walk up and be like, girl, hey. We're not that type of person. But I would have done it for y'all. And I would have sniffed the perfume and told y'all live on the camera, this is what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with. So I don't know if she smelled the perfume, and I don't know if she talked to Karen or not, but when I call her in a little bit, we'll find out. We'll find out. Let's see. Janie Kelly, how's it going? It's been a while. It has been a while. How are you? Yes, for my problematic fave, Kaya. I hate that she's a fave. I really do. I was thinking yesterday, ooh, I'm glad I put this phone down, because I'm getting right on by these police assists. And I'm driving a little fast, but honey, she ain't got her lights on, so we just gonna walk on by. But I was telling my dad yesterday about when I was 6 and we were we lived in Manhattan for a little while. He took me to Viacom, which, as you know, is Nickelodeon, MTV, and I think it might have been just Nickelodeon and MTV back then, honey. This was the early 2000s. And he took me to Nickelodeon Studios or whatever, and we learned a lot about the production and the arts and stuff that actually ended up probably being useful to me as a writer, in 2019. But I was 6, so I really wasn't paying attention. But anyway, I was telling him about how when we walked past MTV Studios, they had all these TVs, and Kaya's My Neck, My Back had just been released like that day or the day before, the music video for it, and it was on the screen, and that's how I discovered Kaya, and I've been a stan ever since. Like, my entire existence from that point has just been loving Kaya. Even though she's, transphobic and problematic and homophobic and loud-mouthed and motor-mouthed of the South. Seeing her in Times Square at 6 years old with that turban on her head, sitting in that lawn chair talking about her neck, her back, her vagina, and her behind. It was just like, oh, I identify with this as a 6-year-old. Oh, what a time. What a time. But yeah, we enjoy Kaya for her music. I don't know if we enjoy her for her for her shows, her solo shows. Are you ready for the Potomac reunion? I would be more ready if Katie were there. I'm very disappointed that they didn't allow Katie to come. Okay, motorcycle gang. I feel like Katie should be there because they had a lot to say about old Catherine, and I feel like Catherine would have a lot to say back. I really do. Plus, I feel like she would just give good shade, good reads, and Ashley needs somebody to give her good shade and good reads. She really does. Hey Bianca, what's going on? I'll bet Tias keeps her eye on you. She has retweeted me on Twitter a couple times, but I really don't think she's watching. I really don't. But if she is, Miss Madison, how you doing? The moment you call, I will be there. I'll be there. I will be right there. Just call my name and I'll be there. Let's see. The Potomac reunion is just going to be 3 episodes of them talking about Ashley and Michael. It's going to be 3 episodes. Ooh, the ghetto. Ooh, 3 weeks of looking at Robin Dixon's wig. I hated the wig she had on. But we're going to talk about the fashions when we talk about the reunion. Honey, that wig just... Robin just doesn't pull it together for those reunions. But I told y'all in my last review, if y'all catch her taking a picture, a photograph, sis got it together. She looks good in still pictures. It just don't come together in motion. When she's taking a professional photo, sis is snatched. But in motion, my lord. Oh, girl, a notification popped up. I was making sure it wasn't my phone telling me I'm about to die. Anywho, let's see. So excited with Janet too. So excited. Makes me so excited. When I hear it, I'm just like, oh yes. From that first little breathe. Girl, I'd be like, yes. Get me so excited. I'm hot. Child. And I've seen Janet perform it live, and I will never get over seeing Janet Jackson perform live. I'll never get over it. I accidentally rub it in my mama's face every time I think about it, because I just be like, I have seen Janet Jackson live and you have not. Because my mother introduced me to Janet, and it amazes me, because I was going to pay for her to go, but she was in school and she was trying to take some classes, honey. I was like, girl, I will pay for you to come with me to this Janet concert. Come on. And she declined, honey. I had a wonderful time. A wonderful time. I looked at Janet Jackson in the face. I looked at Janet's face with my face. I'll never get over it. I will never get over it. I left straight from work. I didn't have time to get concert ready. You know, you want to put on your concert outfit, and have your hair all concert did when you go to a concert. I don't know why, because you don't be performing. But everybody has a standard that they uphold when they go to a concert. I did not. I left straight from work and went right to the concert. Because the concert started at 8 and we got off at 8. And I drove straight there, honey. Straight there. Paid for my ticket at the door. Because I was like, I'm not going to go. Because I was going to buy the tickets, and then she canceled it so she could have that baby. And so I just never went back and bought them. Child, bought them tickets at the door and got up in that concert and got my life. The seats were great because, well, not the tickets I bought, but the tickets, my aunt was there. and the people next to her didn't show up, and they had good seats, so I just slid on down to them good seats and got my life. Got my life. She is the sharpest reader I've ever seen. Nobody drags like her. She roasted Toya and Regine. I don't think she's the sharpest reader I've ever seen, but her reads are very poignant. Her reads make a point and they sit with you. Because I was watching a video, or no, I was recording a video yesterday, and I said, call your daddy. You know, like, they sit with you. She's not the sharpest reader I've ever seen. Felicia Rashad might be the sharpest reader I've ever seen. And I don't know if that's actually her or if that's the character she takes, but her delivery in them reads, honey, Claire Huxtable would have me in tears. She absolutely would. But yeah, who? Kaya. Kaya's reads sit with you. They sit with you, honey, like greens in the middle of the night, honey, after you done ate them, and they come back on you. And them reads sit with you. They sit with you. Let's see. So Excited was the song. It really was the song. How was she live? My experience with Janet was far better than Alexander Rogers' experience in Harlem, honey. She was phenomenal. She was phenomenal. Now, she still had on far too many clothes. I came to see Janet get naked, and she didn't get naked. She got nuh. She got nuh. She wasn't dressed like she was when she was married to Bassam, but she still had on a lot of clothes. I was like, now, Janet, we didn't pay all this good money for this body for you to be out here naked. I mean, clothed. You know, we put in on that body. And I feel like... But no, it was a wonderful show. It really was. There were moving parts. She always does the thing, because on my birthday every year, I watch Janet Jackson live in Hawaii, and I watch Janet Jackson's Velvet Rope DVD. And she always does this thing where they have a breakdown, and they sit on some steps, and they just sing. I got to see her do that live, and I was bawling. I was like, oh my God, I'm looking at the breakdown live. It was a wonderful show. It really was. Whisper vocal queen is the best. She is. Who was that? I asked if Janet or Sade whispered more on their tracks, and everybody agreed Janet. I be listening to Sade like, you know, she really is giving us a silent vocal. It's a smooth vocal, but it's a low, quiet vocal. It really is. Let's see. I still want to see Janet. Beyonce still has me shook a year later. I've never seen Beyonce, and as you personally know, Aaron, and as a lot of y'all know, I've been a Beyonce stan since before I could walk. Not literally, but since her debut album, since her first album, it has been all Beyonce for me all the time. I'm so scared to see her live because it's like, honey, going to the promised land and then having to come back out. You go to the concert, you get your life, you cry, you scream, and then you leave, and it's like, dang, what I'm gonna do with the rest of my life? What is I'm gonna do? Of course, I would love to see her live. I cannot wait to see her live, but also it's like, oof, I'm not gonna have nothing to look forward to. Seeing Beyonce is like all I've ever wanted to do ever, but she's never been to my city, so and I ain't never had the means to get cross country and see her. So let's see. Oh, my mama here. Hey girl, I am talking about you. I was gonna FaceTime you in a minute so you can tell your grandmama good night. Let's see. I need Janet to give me 2 tickets. I entered the contest the first go round, honey, right before she decided to not do her concert series and have a baby. I entered the contest to win 2 tickets, but then she canceled that set of shows, so obviously I didn't win. But it would be so nice of her to gift me 2 tickets. It would be lovely, and I would be so happy to be there. So happy. B is cool, but I'll pass on a ticket. I mean, that's how you feel. Sade lower register whisper cream. Cream. Queen. Yeah, she really does give you a silent, but Janet gives you silent falsetto. Sade gives you silent, like you said, lower register chest voice, but quiet. Quiet. This lighting, this red lighting with my with the car in front of me flashing yellow really does bring out my beauty. I mean, what doesn't bring out my beauty? I'm stunning. Girl, let's get over here. Janet, the queen of ASMR. Have you seen that interview she did where she said, hot Cheetos? I don't even know what hot Cheetos are. Now, mind you, her mama eats hot Cheetos, so I don't know how she don't know what hot Cheetos are, but she whispered about them hot Cheetos, and it is the most soothing, the most soothing thing I've ever heard in my life. It's like, Janet, you really could talk me to sleep, and I would be so glad. Why would you put that in front of me going 1 mile an hour like this? Why would you do that? I feel discriminated against. Let's see. Niece, I haven't caught a live in a minute. DJ Naturally, what's up? You caught the end of it because I'm at my destination, Lord. I done got here. But you can catch the play bike. And I may pop back in later since I got the house kind of to myself. It's just me and my brother because everybody else out of town, honey. They in Texas and Atlanta. My grandmama and them going to Tennessee tomorrow. Like, everybody just... I feel like I need to go down to Louisiana so we can just be on all sides of the world. But anywho, let me just... Oop. But I ain't going to Louisiana because I can't take my mama's... I mean, I could take my mama's car, quiet as it's kept, but she would be upset. So I won't take my mama's car. Let's see. Okay, so I'm in here, and I think my granddad is in here. He needs to go home, so I'm gonna switch places with him and put my granny to bed so he can drive home in this late midnight hour. And I will see y'all later. Peace.